Alrighty folks, it's an ASOS and welcome back. I'm going to play a little more of the Ark Survival Evolved today. Kind of stopped my single player series, but they've added some cool new stuff that I wanted to check out, so I figured I'd go ahead and record it for you guys. So I think the last one I did was on like version 187, 8, 9, something. I don't know. They patch versions so fast it's really hard to keep up. But anyway, here's some of the new stuff. So they've added a modern compound bow. I checked that out. It's like level 70, so we can't do that anytime soon. Metal arrows, which have armor piercing on them. There's a new sickle, which is cool. You can get lots of fiber from that. There was no really good way to get lots and lots of fiber previous to that, other than just one at a time. Canteen, which sounds great. I think it's going to be like the water bottle, which doesn't leak, plus the water skin, which is lightweight but does leak. So that's great, except that, again, it's like level 70. Oh well. The trilobites are added. They're little bitty creatures that you can find underwater and near beaches and stuff, I guess. And I guess when those first came out, they were dropping oil and what is it, pearls, like mad. I mean, like you'd kill a few of those, and you could go fill up your electrical generators and whatever, and make gasoline and all that. That's been toned way back down, but I still might go try to find one of those just to check it out. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen it, they did the Survival of the Fittest live stream, which was 5.5 hours long, and like 60 big popular YouTubers and streamers and whatever, and that was pretty amazing. Oh, and I guess some not so big and popular, but anyway, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool thing if you want to go check out. Look up, Ark Survival of the Fittest challenge or something, and I'm sure you can find some. Find some highlights or maybe even the whole stream or whatever. But what I really want to check out is right up here, bear traps and behemoth gates. So let's jump in and let's go check those out. So kind of the next thing on my list that I wanted to get done was to go trap a tame a saber-toothed tiger or two. And I thought, that's going to be really tough because they can jump and they're really fast and they do a ton of damage. I mean, I'm going to have to really work hard to get one stuck on a cliff, or I'm going to have to do something special to be able to tame one of these things. Well, now they've added traps, and I'm thinking, okay, traps, we definitely want to check out. Oh, and not on the list there, but they also added crossbows. Okay, load already, jeez. Thought this was going to be fast enough I'd record it. Anyway, they also added crossbows, which do more damage and always give you a full power shot. So we're definitely going to work on that too. But, as you guys will remember, one of the last things I did was make this metal gate, and then realized that Manny and Ellie can't get in here because they're too tall even for the metal gate. So we need the behemoth gate, and as I just said, they've now added a stone behemoth gate. So let's demolish this metal one that I spent all that time and effort creating. Fortunately, we get half of the items back. So we got like 50 metal and some cementing paste back from that. Now let's see, where do I have room? Let's put in here. So things are pretty full right now. Why you won't go? Oh, you're an out. Yeah, you won't. You can put metal itself in there, but you can't put the ingots back in because it makes ingots. You're supposed to take them out of there. Something like that. Anyway, oh yeah, you might notice I got all the recipes and all the blueprints, well, almost all of them, except for a few that I was using or messing with, out of the smithy because I was basically out of room, and some of the things require you to put several stacks of stuff in there. So I did make up a bookshelf finally. And this is great, holds tons of recipes, and boy do I have a lot now. Been doing a few more supply drop runs, just checking out, finding stuff. I'm starting to find ramshackle stuff instead of primitive. So this is the flak jacket. The primitive one, of course, has armor 115 versus the ramshackle one, 165. But also the requirements are much higher. So this one requires 19 metal ingots versus 31 metal ingots. Unfortunately, both of these require the fabricator, and if you remember, the fabricator requires oil, which I have not got. Alright, but what I do want to do, and I've already done the engrams, let's look at engrams for just a second, in case you guys are wondering. I had 460 or something points, so yeah, it's a little bit expensive. Let's take a quick look here. Where did they go? Nope, that's metal, so I messed past it. I thought it was on the left. Here it is. I thought it was further to the left. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I did get the Behemoth Stone Gateway and the reinforced dino gates. Those two together are 12 and 16, but they also required, well, we already did this, right, to make those metal gates. We needed the stone gateway and all the other stone pieces before that. So that's another, what, 30 points or whatever. Additionally, we had to, I want to do the bear traps. So I really want the large bear trap, I think. I'm pretty sure I want the large bear trap for the saber-tooth cats, but to get that, of course, you have to learn regular bear trap. To learn that, you have to learn the smithy, which I had built off of a blueprint, but now I had to learn it, so blah, blah, blah. Same thing over and over. We have to learn things we don't really want to learn to get to things we do want to learn. So here's the crossbow. That was only 12 points, but then again, I had to go back and learn the regular bow, which, again, I've never learned because I've been just finding bows out of drops. So there's another 11 points that, you know, I had to spend to get where I want to be, and stuff. Where was the other thing I want to show? Yeah, here you go. So that's definitely the compound bow way down here at the bottom. So we can't get to that till level 70, it looks like, and I think I found the canteen. Yeah, this right here looks like the canteen to me. So I think at level 50 we're going to be able to do the canteen, and I'm now at level 48, almost 49. So got a little bit of extra experience from running around. Okay, so we want to make the Behemoth stone gate. That's going to take 300 stone, 180 wood, 120 thatch, and then we have to make the gates, which takes 250 stone, 150 wood, 100 thatch. So, you know, 300 stone is going to weigh 150, and my weight capacity is 150 total. So once I put this stone on me, I can't move. Matter of fact, I kind of, right now, I'm just hoping I can actually carry that much stone. But we don't need a smithy or anything like that. So, alright, 300 stone, basically 200 wood, and 120 thatch. So I think if I stand in the right place here, fortunately, I should be able to get to this one. Alright, there's the wood. There's the stone. Actually, there's stone in here too. I should use that up. Alright, let's get the wood. So we need basically 100 and, well, almost 200 of that. Alright, so already I can't move. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. And I had to go out farming stone because I didn't have enough for all of this. So there's the 300 stone. Good. It did let me put that all on. 296. And thatch, which is back over here that I totally forgot to grab. I already have 50 or something on me. Let's just grab that. I don't need more anyway. Okay. 299.3. I think actually it won't let me go over double. So this is probably not going to allow me. Oh, my water's almost out. Probably not going to allow me to add any more stuff, but we got just enough to get all of this all these crafting ingredients. And now that we're going to go from 300 pounds, we're going to make a 4 pound or 4 whatever kilogram, 4 something item out of it. So yeah, because logic, right? Let me go before I grab the next stuff. Let's go grab a quick drink here. Because apparently I didn't drink before I started recording, and now we're running low on water. How's the old food? Food is fine. Alright, anything else out here? No, not really. I haven't really changed the base much. I haven't been playing much in general, but you know, I've been keeping an eye on it and definitely was interested in seeing some of this new stuff. So, okay, let's go. Alright, now I do need to make sure that I can get into this, which I can't. A little closer. There we go. Alright, so for the doors, or gateway, we need 250 stone, 150 wood, and 100 thatch. Okay, I've got... Do I have thatch on me? No. Well, I have some, but not that much. 150 wood it was, right? I think so. And 250 stone. I already grabbed all this? Well, almost. We'll put that in the other one. Now that there will be room again. Okay, 1, 2, 250, and... Oops, that's stacked. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. That should let us make the gates. Yeah! Well, the reinforced... What is it? Yeah, gate. I don't know. I thought it was something else. Okay, craft. And we should be good to go. And then we'll put the rest of these stones back in here, and the rest of the wood away because wood is ridiculously heavy for no apparent reason. And then we're going to try putting in the Behemoth gate. Yes. Let's use this. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a good size gate. Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me, really? Okay. It's not gonna fit, is it? Well, that sort of looks like it's snapped in. What do you think? I can break this. Let's take a quick look here. I think I can break these rocks over here. Yeah, I can break this and add more wooden fences to it, I guess. Huh. Wow. That is that is larger than I had expected. Okay. Well, I guess it's sort of... Is it snapped, or is it just like moving around? No, it's snapping. Sometimes. Okay, I think that's gonna snap into place. Let's find out. Oh. Did you snap in? Yeah, I think it did. Alright, so obviously we're gonna have to take these down, which is gonna mean a bunch of heavy wood on me. Let's see, who's got some room? Some of those raptors are pretty loaded down right now. Okay, come here. We'll have to see. I don't know. Maybe this isn't enough. So let's break these down. Did I just demolish? Oh, I just demolished the stupid invisible... fine. Alright, that's not so heavy. The invisible... well, I guess it's going to have to go anyway because it would have been in the middle of the road. The invisible compost bin. Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, I'll deal with that later. Okay, let's do it from this side. I guess when you're demolishing, you should read what it's demolishing. Wooden wall. Wooden wall. Good. Okay, now this I definitely want to read, because I don't want to accidentally demolish the stone dino gate, that's for dang sure. Oh wow, guys, I thought this would take like a minute, and I've already spent like 10 minutes or something messing around here probably. Okay, wooden wall. Yeah, I'm happy, I know. Wooden wall. And wooden wall. Alright, red. Oh, dang it. Red, come here. Yes, I know. We're too heavy to jump. Okay, fine. That's why I brought red over here, but it's not close enough to... there we go, now I can... He's not close enough to actually put the items in here. How much room do you have? 88 out of 140. 130 out of 140. Okay, that should work. Alright, so there's all that. May have to demolish these two, right? I don't know. Let's see if it'll place. Alright, Red, come here. You're probably in the way over there, buddy. Okay. That's huge! Oh my god! Sorry, but wow. I did not expect... I mean, the last one was small enough that we couldn't get the good grief. Alright, Red, you can just... actually, come over here so I don't forget to get that wood off you later. Alright, you can just stop right there. Oh, wow. The last one, you know, we couldn't even get the mammoths through. Why, you're not going to open? Oh, there you go. Oof. Oh, and you're going to open inwards. Okay, well, I guess that works. And now this one is so much taller. What do you... I think I got all the stuff off you. Yeah. Okay, well, that's going to be plenty of height for the mammoths, and for the Rexes, and for anything else that you would want to get in there, I guess. Alright. Manny, you're... Come on. Let me on. Your tusks are in the way, buddy. You gotta move over here. The hitbox on these tusks, man, I tell you, they just... Yep, can't get through because those tusks are in the way. Alright, well, anyway, there we go. We've got a Behemoth gate. Let me get the dinos inside and actually... Oh, crunch. Nope, got it. Really? Okay, fine. I should have spun him sideways, I guess. I didn't think about it. Come on. Ride. Yeah. Really? Still? Oh my gosh. You guys suck. And can I go? No, I can't. I was thinking I could go like over top of the little tiny guys. I can't. Alright, well, we're going to park these guys back here. I was going to mention, when I was out getting all that stone, I brought these guys, because between them they can carry... Oh man, look how tall this guy is. They can carry like 1,000, you know, whatever, stone. No, 2,000 stone. 1,000 weight units, and then I got back and I had like 5 stacks of stone out here. And it's like, okay, well, I can't carry 5 stacks of stone, so either I have to make a bunch of runs back and forth, or I have to, you know, put it on smaller dinos, bring it through the gate. It was kind of a little bit of weird going. All right, I'm stuck again. Whatever, a little bit weird going back and forth. Let me get this sorted and get ready for the next thing, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, folks, back at it. Yeah, well, like I said, I thought that putting up that Behemoth gate would only take a minute or two, but I guess I talked about engrams and other stuff. So anyway, taking a lot longer than I expected. That's okay. We'll readjust here. A couple other things I did want to show you. I picked up a GPS right here out of a drop, and I just wanted to compare it for a moment with the old compass. So I think I mentioned when I got this compass that this is the goofiest compass I've ever seen. Basically, normally the face of a compass, I think, would turn so that it points the direction you're actually pointing. On this one, the red arrow always points to the north. So obviously north is off to my right side, but if I look at the compass and I think, oh look, north is this way, well, no, obviously it's not. So this is just a really simple compass where just the needle turns instead of the markings and the paper too. Anyway, we now have the weirdest GPS I've ever seen in my life. It's a GPS receiver with a compass built in instead of an actual like display. Hey, shush, guys. Instead of an actual display like, you know, a cell phone or something might have. But there you go. So that's the actual coordinates of my base in case anybody has ever wondered. 53.7 by 72, and now it shows you where you're going. So that's north, and this is west, not north, which is much nicer. So anyway, that's pretty cool. What I want to do today, or probably the rest of this episode, we'll see, is I want to craft a couple things, and then I want to do a test on Torpor. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so let's go into the smithy, and you learn these as engrams, but they require the smithy, so they put them in these little folders. Alright, so under weapons I have ranged, and now I have the crossbow, which is going to take 10 wood, 35 fiber, and 7 metal ingots. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and get that crafted up. Ding, ding. Takes a little longer to craft than I remember, but we'll get there. Come on, baby. Yeah, crossbow. Alright, so significantly more power than the bow, but cannot fire rapidly. It can fire underwater, which is actually one of the reasons they added this. They've added a huge underwater dino thing. I guess it's a dinosaur, whatever. And it was really, really almost impossible to tame unless you kind of glitched it out in an underwater cave or something like that. So with this now, I guess you can actually kind of do that. Why does it say stone? Stone arrow? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, next thing I want to do is make some large bear traps. We're going to take fiber, metal ingots, and hide. We should have... yeah. And 200 hide. Good. Let's make like 3 or 4 of those. And I'm actually going to make some small ones too. Notice that this says that it immobilizes humans and small creatures. This only does large creatures. So I'm not 100% sure which one we need. So I'm going to go ahead and make up 4 of each. And it looks like we get pretty good XP out of that. Actually, let's just watch for a second. Where are we at? Oh, it won't show me. What? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, so 802, 812. So 10 off the little ones. And probably more than that off the big ones. Oh, those are heavy. Well, I guess that makes sense. But then again, weight in this game never really makes much sense. Or often doesn't make much sense. What do we want to do? We want... melee damage, movement speed. I started putting just a little bit into melee damage so that if I'm off my dino, I'm not completely worthless. And I think it helps you when you're getting rocks and metal and stone. Rocks and stone. When you're harvesting resources too. So, there you go. Alright, so we've got those. We've got the crossbow. Let's get the crossbow out. For the moment, I'm going to put it on number 2. Because I actually want to do a little comparison, a little bit of testing here. So, for probably the rest of this episode, I'm actually going to spend a little time doing something a little bit weird. Checking some stuff out here. So, can I... yes, we can load that into there. Oh, and it's already loaded. Okay, so these both have tranks. It's a little bit weird that crossbows use arrows instead of bolts. But there we go. There's our crossbow. Do we have an iron sight? Yes. Oh, and it looks like I've got the crosshair turned on still. So if you're not iron sighted, it's like up and to the left, and if you are, it's right on top of the arrowhead. Although it looks like a bolt now instead of an arrow. But anyway, and then of course with the regular bow, it's always up and to the left, and then even if you iron sight it or whatever, it's a little bit up and to the left. All right, so how do we take down these saber kitties efficiently? I was talking to the dinos, and Ellie is super brave and has offered to help us test this out. Alrighty, folks. So I already recorded this segment, but the conclusion I came to is not about Torpor. The conclusion is mammoths appear to be immune to headshots, or at least I wasn't able to get a headshot. So I hit Ellie here. I hit Ellie about there where the crosshair is showing. I even came around and I shot Ellie right here between the eyes, and none of the damages of that were any different than a body shot. So I started wondering about, excuse me, can you not get headshots with trank arrows, or can you not get headshots on tamed animals or whatever? And I came over here, and Stacy is now our test subject. Oops, we need some stim berries. And I have scored headshots on Stacy. Oh, you're carrying your own saddle. That's cool. I have scored headshots on Stacy, and they do more damage. It's not 2 or 3 times as much, but it is a little bit more damage. So let's give Stacy a shot here with the Torpor trank arrows. Alright, so her max health is 1448.4. We'll keep an eye on that. And her Torpor, of course, is at 0 right now. And we're going to give you some stim berries so that we can get you back down to 0 quickly. Let me think 1 second. So I tried a slight pull versus a full pull. And absolutely the full pull does more damage and does more Torpor. So that's not of super interest to me at this point. You know what, we'll do that once. We'll do it once instead of repeating several times. And what I really want to see is, does the headshot do more Torpor or not? So let's do a quick lightweight shot and see what we get out of that. Alright, 1436 and 54 Torpor. Okay. And we'll give you a minute to get all rejuvenate. We're going to use some stim berries here to get you get your Torpor back down pretty quickly. And I'll do the health calculations offline. It's just too tough when I'm talking and recording to try to actually subtract numbers. That sounds weird, but yeah, when you're talking, or when I'm talking, it's really hard to actually do maths. Okay, so that's one, and you know what? I guess you guys wouldn't have seen that, but I thought I got the arrow back. It's not. It just disappears off their body a little while after a little while. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do a full shot instead of a little bitty one. Let's see what we get. And now we get 1428 and okay, so definitely more Torpor. So we got 90 Torpor out of that versus the too many numbers already. 55? I think it was 55 the first time that we had. So let's get you back into good shape here and get your Torpor back down. Didn't do a lot of damage. I mean, trank arrows aren't supposed to do a lot of damage, so that's fine. Not really too worried about that, other than the damage tells me if I actually registered a headshot or not. And on the mammoths, I was not able to register a headshot. All the headshots did exactly the same amount of damage as the body shots did. So I've actually tried the body shots here, the headshot in 2 different positions, and I tried a shot in the foot to see if there's like different armors because of the plating on her back or something. But anyway, there you go. Alright, so you're back to everything's good. We're going to give you a quick headshot. Sorry girl, it's going to hurt, but you'll heal. You'll be okay. Give you a nice quick headshot right here under the eyeball. Bam. And we get, instead of 90, we get 150 Torpor. And obviously we did more damage. So it's not double, I mean, we had 90, so double would be 180, but we got 150 torpor out of that instead of the other. So there you go. Let me get the torpor back down. I want to do this one more time with the crossbow, and I'll do both a body and a headshot, I guess. It does show that headshots do indeed register more torpor. I keep trying to get the arrows back. It does indeed show that headshots do indeed register more torpor. They also do more damage, though. So, for instance, on flyers, you don't want to do headshots because you pretty much outright kill them. I think they have a 4.5 times multiplier on their damage from bows at this point. Yeah. Anyway, are you down? Should we just do it right here? You're close. All right, we'll get her down real quick. So she's already healed up. No problems there. We're gonna get your torpor back down to 0, and we'll just do this. I was gonna cut out and come back, but we got this. We'll fix it all up. Are we down to 0? I'm trying not to give her like super much. Okay. Like too many stim berries because I don't want that to affect the next test shot. Okay, so this one should do about 50% more than the bow did on a full pull. So let's give this a try. We should be all. Wish you could see if they have the stimberry effect or whatever going on with it. I think she's good. All right, let's go ahead and we'll do a trank shot. Yes, okay. We'll do a body shot right here. Let's see what we get. And oh yeah, definitely more. 157. So 157 from the body shot, and we're gonna have to just remove this. Maybe I'll just fast forward. Hang on a second. Alright, perfect. Back down to 0. Health is fully restored. We're going to give you one more shot. I'm sorry, girl, it's going to hurt. It's going to be a headshot with the crossbow right there. And we're going to see... yeah, let's get here. It's going to get closer so I can access her inventory faster, but that's fine. And we're going to see how much torpor this guy does. And go. Okay, 200, 250, 263. So absolutely that does more torpor damage from a headshot than it does from a body shot. Now the one other from reloading, of course. The one other thing I will mention, maybe I'll cut it in right after this, but I did test on Ellie, and that didn't require a headshot. 2 rapid succession shots versus 2 shots with a 4 or 5 second space in between them, and they work out exactly the same. So even though there's a torpor over time effect, they will stack on top of each other. You don't have to wait for the first one to be done before you apply the second one. So feel free to shoot as fast as you want. And that's about it, I think, guys. Let me go crunch some numbers here. I'm going to have to cut this together kind of oddly because all my testing on Ellie basically was worthless. Oh, and it's super dark and rainy. You guys can't see anything. We'll come back here with a lovely torch and hang out with Stacy now because we shot her in the face a few times and she needs some loving. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'll run the numbers. I'll come back maybe with a quick little spreadsheet or something. But yeah, I think basically it does show that headshots do more damage. They do create more torpor, and you don't have to wait in between shots. Just shoot as fast as you can get a good shot off. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is going to have to be 2 episodes. I thought I was just going to do 1, but that's alright. I'll do another episode, and I'll definitely get out there. We'll try out these bear traps and see if I can't get the... oh, hey, rain stopped. Yay! See if I can't get a saber kitty or 2 or 3 or 7 tamed. Yeah. Alright, I guess it's not quite goodbye because I'm going to come back with numbers. Be right back. And here's those numbers I promised you guys. Alright, so the top half is Ellie, the bottom half is Stacy. Ellie you can look at if you want, but again, it basically just proves out that more damage does more for torpor, and I couldn't get headshots on Ellie for whatever reason. On the bottom, if you look over to the bottom right corner, actually, 263 in bold, that's the headshot with the crossbow. That is the most torpor I was able to induce from a single shot. The 150.3 in bold, that's the body shot with the bow on a full pull, and then the rest are minimal pulls or other body shots, etc. So we can definitely see here that more damage does more torpor. At one point it was reported that it was the weapon damage and not the actual damage to the dino that does more torpor, but I think we can clearly see here that that's not the case. So yeah, definitely more damage. The higher the damage you can do, the more torpor you will cause with a single shot. And oh, also the instant torpor column is the amount of torpor that was registered when I first opened the inventory. So it's not, of course not instant because I have to get to the inventory and open it. So that's not perfect, but anyway, you can basically see, uh, looking at the bottom row, just for the most powerful one, right? As soon as you shoot the dino, you get almost 200 torpor just from the shot, and then of course it continues to increase for the 4 seconds with that torpor overtime effect. I think that's about it. Learned a bunch and clarified a bunch of things for myself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of stuff and enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.